Hey guys, this is Shelly again, and this upcoming video is going to be about my Inglot palettes. I have two of them here that I want to show you. I have a neutral palette and a smoky palette. So let me go ahead and show you the first one. This is the neutral palette. It contains 10 different eyeshadows. Okay. Now I'll swatch some of these colors for you so you can see the pigmentation. The pigmentation of these eyeshadows is out of the world. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely pure pigment. There is nothing bad I can say about this palette or any bad thing to say at all about the Inglot palette in general. I think the quality of their eyeshadows is amazing. As I stated on my previous video, I believe the pigmentation and the payoff of these eyeshadows is much better than the MAC eyeshadows that I own or experienced before. Now don't get me wrong, because I do adore MAC, and the quality of MAC's eyeshadows is definitely very, very high. This is why the eyeshadows are quite pricey as well. However, with Inglot, you get twice as much more product in even a higher quality eyeshadows and ridiculously high pigmented eyeshadows and products for a fair amount of money. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. And Inglot has a magnetic palette. In order to open the palette, you need to push on the side. Okay, you have 4 screws in the palette, and you need to pull one of them and then just gently remove the top. You need to do that very, very gently, and be careful not to scratch any of the eyeshadows underneath. So that's the only con that I have regarding the palette. I wish it has been easier. I wish it was easier to just take the eyeshadows out so you can see the number. Other than that, I'm quite pleased with this palette, and since it's neutral and very, very versatile, as you can see, then I have the possibility to create tons of different looks with it. I have shadows especially for under the eyebrows, for the inner corner of the lid, for the lid, and for the crease. So that way I can just take it with me when I'm traveling and I'm ready to go. Now the other palette that I got is, this is a palette, it's much, much smaller. Okay, it contains 3 different eyeshadows. Let me remove the cap so you can see. It has 3 eyeshadows over there and 1 blush that I chose. With Inglot, you can basically mix and match whichever colors that you want, if it goes to blushes, to eyeshadows, to whatnot. So it is your palette that you're creating no matter what. Now the blush that I have here is matte. Obviously I'm into matte blushes. I have oily skin. But this is the blush. And here's a swatch of it. It's kind of a corally, pinky shade, a deeper pink though. And I find it very, very flattering on my skin tone, especially as the months go hotter. Now, I've chosen to create a smoky palette since this is a look that I tend to do very, very often. And when I'm off traveling, I don't want to carry my entire suitcase with all my goodies. I just rather off take one palette and get this done. So I have 3 different shades over here. One is shimmery, 2 are matte. Okay, you can see these 2 are matte, and this one is shimmery. Okay, so I have a black wood shimmer, I have a dark gray and a light gray. For what I'll do, I'll usually put this shadow over here in the lid. Then I'll take this dark gray and put it, oh no, that's the dark gray. The dark gray I'll put on the crease, and then the light gray will be under the brow bone. And I find it to create a very neat and cool smoky eye. So basically I love these eyeshadows. That's pretty much all I have to say about Inglot. If you haven't checked them out, than you need to, I'd say, because um, they're less they're less money than any other brand that I know of that has good quality eyeshadows. They're not as expensive as NARS or MAC, and yet they have pretty much the same quality, if not even better. And I've been trying lots of different eyeshadows, so I can tell you that for sure. So that is my honest opinion, you guys. If you have any more questions about Inglot or any other products they might have to offer, or any other shadows, or the shadows that I've strictly seen in my video, so you can feel free to leave a comment down below, and when I have the chance, I'll reply. So I had a lot of fun doing this video for you. I hope you found it very, very helpful. In the meantime, have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.